Happy Navratri to all you dear friends. I'm Ammu and on Ammu and You, I welcome you on this auspicious festival. Navratri, a festival of 9 days. Nav, no, Ratri, nights. So it's a festival of 9 days and nights. And basically, it is to invoke Lord Durga, Devi, Adi Shakti. That means energy, power, and empowerment. Now, we know that the 9 forms of Devi Durga are the 9 goddesses of Navratri. I have done a story on this. You can watch it on the channel. Now, today, I would be doing a detailed story on Ma Shailputri, the goddess that we worship on the first day of Navaratri. And Shailputri means, Shail means mountain and Putri means daughter. So the daughter of the mountains. Now this goddess is worshipped on the first day of Navaratri. And before she was born as Sati. Now, the story of Sati goes like this, that she was in love with Lord Shiva and she really wanted to marry him desperately. But her father, the Daksha Prajapati, was absolutely against the marriage because, according to him, Shiva was not a deserving groom that any girl should marry. So, what did Sati do? She went and married her love against her father's wishes and went on to live with Lord Shiva in Kailash Parvat. They were very happy. And after a few years of marriage, she got to know that her father was organizing a huge yajna in which all gods and goddesses were invited. She was very excited because she missed her parents terribly and she wanted to go home and visit them. She could not believe that she would have made a mistake in the eyes of her father. And she also did not believe when her husband, Lord Shiva, said that she may not be welcomed by her father. How could a daughter not be welcomed by her father in her own house? She was not ready to believe this. And so she said, even if we haven't received an invitation, we should be going there. Shiva said, I disagree on this. Since we've not been invited, we shouldn't be. So you go if you want to, but I will not. So Sati set off happily to her father's house and she was welcomed by her mother alone. None of her relatives even wanted to displease her father. And she could not believe that this was the same house where she was born and she was brought up and she was not welcomed here. She was so sad that she was being humiliated for her choice of husband. She could not bear this and she jumped into the huge fire that was burning and she self-immolated herself. The moment this news reached Shiva, he was livid in anger. He was so angry that he rushed there and pulled the half-burning corpse of his wife from the fire. He was so enraged that he took the form of an angry god and ran all over the earth and the different places the body parts of Sati fell were called the Shakti Pithas. Now Daksh Prajapati realized his mistake and was later forgiven because Lord Vishnu came and pacified Lord Shiva. And he was given the head of a ram. Why? Because when Shiva came, he had beheaded Daksha Prajapati. But Vishnu came and brought him back to life, giving him the head of a ram in the presence of all the gods. Sati took birth again, and this time she was born as the daughter of the Himalayas. She was known as Shailputri, and in the same incarnation, she had two other names, Parvati and Hemavati. And this is how she was born and reborn, but married again to Lord Shiva. Being his wife, she was always worshipped alongside with him. Shailputri is considered one of the most powerful forms of Durga, and we pray to her on the first day. She rides a bull called Nandi, and she carries a trident and a lotus. She is known for her many, many glories. So, children, this story was for you to know that who you are worshipping and why. These stories are all in our Indian mythology. We believe in them and we derive our strength from them. Read more about it if you are interested. Celebrate this day with joy and festivity. Thank you once again for listening to the story. Share this with your friends and wait for Ammu till I come back again with another lovely story to narrate to you. Till then, Ammu says, ta-ta.